Welcome to Country Kickback, where you'll hear the latest music from performers you already know and discover new music and artists from around the world. If you have an artist you'd like us to chat with, reach out to the team at countrykickback.com, or you can watch our live videos and more by following us on social media and YouTube. Here is your host, Danny Shaw, with the latest from Country Kickback.
Hi, Paula. Hi, Kaz. You guys were in first. Hello, everybody. I know it's been a few days since I've seen you guys. So what music have you been listening to this week? Anyone that is new or anyone that I might be good fun to interview? Let us know. We've got a couple of shows coming to you this week. And then for the next few weeks, we have got double shows most of the days. So there's lots and lots coming up. So keep an eye out. We have got most of the pre-save things up, the links up for most of the shows. So have a bit of a look on the page because we've popped them out as soon as they've been 100% confirmed. We're trying to get them out as quick as we can. So if you want to go back through the Country Kickback page when we're finished, they should be pretty easy to find in the events if you're going to that tab. Well, we've got Jason waiting for us to have a chat from Darlinghurst. We're going to welcome him into the room. If you have any questions, make sure you put them in the comments for us. Hello.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's good. We were just talking before. It doesn't feel like that long since I've seen you, but it was Tamworth, and it's 5 months ago.
Yeah.
I don't really know how it's 5 months, but it is. How have you been this year? I have hardly seen you guys.
Yeah, been well, thank you. It's been busy on the Darlinghurst end, but it's it's all good. And how about yourself?
We've been good. But it's just gone so quick this year. I blink and it's gone. I don't know how. Maybe it's because we're not used to being so busy since COVID.
Yeah,
we're not used to it.
Oh, it's good. It's good things are sort of back up and running again, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It is. Now, I have to say, I missed your set in Tamworth on Fan Zone. I was so upset. I really wanted to do it, and I had other interviews scheduled. So my mum went out for a walk, and she's sort of not over band names and artist names, and she just goes by what she hears, and she's like, oh, that sounds good. And she stood and watched all your set because I thought, where's she gone? I thought she wanted to watch this show, and she was watching you guys instead.
Oh, I hope she liked it.
She did.
Yeah. Okay.
It was just, she did. The sound. I think that stage has great sound. It's just such a great little venue.
Yeah, it's a good stage, and it's just really good that it's pretty central and just sort of walk past, and everyone seems to be having a set there. It's fantastic. Yeah,
it is so good, and you're right. I actually think everybody I interviewed and heaps more had sets, at least one set. Some had a couple of sets on that stage, and I think you're spot on there with it being in the middle too, because everybody's walking past regardless. So if they haven't heard of a band or an artist before, it stops them in the tracks, and they get to have a bit of a listen onto the next one, so they learn something new.
Yeah, no, it's a perfect place to do it, So always a good time there.
Lots of fun, and then you've got the demisters for after your set. You can go and have a bit of a cool down.
I think I ate them last time. It was that hot, so
it was crazy. How do you guys do that on that stage? Because I've watched so many artists in Tamworth thinking, how can you move around? Like, I'd be sweat running out of me. I'd be this ugly person on there.
That's probably a question to ask the girls, Cassie and Pagan, because they've got generally the jumpsuits and
dressed up. I know.
Yeah. No, I don't know. You just sort of do it and pay with the sweaty consequences afterwards, I guess.
You just push through and forget about it till afterwards.
Yeah, I guess. No, it's good to keep hydrated, of course. It's so hot up there
crazy. So we've got you to chat about your new single. This is your first single release for the year, isn't it? This one, it's so exciting. I think your last single was at the end of last year, wasn't it? Have I got it?
I think so. I think something around there. Yeah. So a bit of a while, but it's now we're excited. Sorry.
Yeah, a bit of a break between, because you released the album, and then So has it been good to have a bit of a break between releases? Have you had a?
Yeah, I think always having a bit of time to just sort of regroup is always a good and healthy thing, I guess. And it gives us time to just sort of, just take a breather and but also the time to write new songs and just prepare what we've got, what we plan to, to do. So no, it was good. It was a nice time to do that. And we've it's been very, very good to do.
Yeah. And in between that, like you've done a bit of touring too, so you haven't really done nothing. You've been pretty busy. How did the tour go at this sort of the start of the year? Did it go well? Did you all have a great time?
Yeah, it's good. It's always a good doing shows and just getting out there. And we did quite a few with the band because we've just sort of that's sort of fairly fresh to us, that sort of setup. But yeah, we still did our acoustic shows and supporting the Black Sorrows a lot on their shows, and it was good. It's been good, but a couple extra coffees I think on some of the days was
I would imagine.
Early
yes.
Start. Yes.
Because I was watching you out there doing that sort of thing. Because you guys you come across so close and yet you live so far apart trying to do what you do. How do you guys go about like this song and other songs? Do you write on Zoom or how do you guys do it? To somebody just sort of start with something and then you run with it? How do you?
It really depends. Like there's sort of no set way of how we've gone about doing it with the process. A lot of it's when we're together, we try and make as much time as we can because we're not that close. We live far away. So we do. Yeah, we make the time to do it, and then obviously the Zoom and the Skype thing's very, very helpful. So we just try and make best with our situation and to make it work. But a lot of especially over that the lockdown times, that was very wonderful to do the whole Zoom thing. That's been very good. But it's as good as we can with the situation and the setup that we've got in Darlinghurst.
And it's working for you guys. Everybody's loving the music. There's lots of people that popped in. Paula's popped in to send. She's asking how we are today. And Kaz is watching.
Paula and Kaz. Hello.
Kaz, I'm sure I would nearly bet on it that Kaz did a review of your album. I would put money on it. So let us know, Kaz. Put it in the comments. Jan has popped in to say hi. And yes, there's so many people popping in. But we are here to talk about this song. When did you guys write it, and how did sort of the song grow as the process went?
We would have written about a year or so ago. I can't remember the exact sort of thing, but it happened in a writing session. I think it was over Zoom when it sort of came together. It was it happened pretty quick, I guess, the whole process, and it was not like sort of some songs take a long time to come to fruition, I guess. But this one, fortunately sort of fell into place pretty well, and we're very proud with the outcome of it. So.
I love the fact that, and I reading your press release and also listening to the song, because I always say to people, I listen to the song before I'll read a press release. I don't want to have an idea. I want to go in and hear it before I look at the rest of the information. And I think there's so many layers to this song because you've got a great message in there trying to, change the way people are thinking, but you've got a song that's easy listening. And if you're not in that frame of mind to really focus on the lyric, like it's a great tune that goes with it and you can really just enjoy it from different levels. Was that deliberate? Because, trying to get those messages out can be hard sometimes to bring it back and have a real fun.
No, we didn't. I guess we didn't sit down and deliberately do that. But I guess when you're naturally sort of in the process of it, the song kind of wants to go that way. So we sort of go that way. And it wasn't a deliberate thing, but we're glad that there's a message in there that we sort of believe, it's a positive, it's meant to be a positive, empowering sort of song. And something, that you can tap your feet to still and have a good time. So it's, I don't really know how to explain it very well, but it's,
You're right, but it is, it's got layers, definitely got layers. I know when, because reading the press release, I was thinking, gee, that's a good way to get that message out to people, and especially probably younger people that like that sort of dance along tune. It's a really good way to get through to them and change the way people sort of think, without really pushing it either. And I like how you guys have achieved that.
Thanks. Look, we're definitely not here to preach how people should live their lives or anything like that, because end of the day, it's important for everyone to do what they think is right and whatever that is. So, no, we just, it's just a bit of a, I guess, our perspective on things. I'm sure it's quite a universal one, because it is unfortunate that, a lot of people, we compare ourselves to a lot of things or other people and all that, and we just don't think that's the most important thing is to be very comfortable in your own skin and be happy with what you've got, what you are, and that's it, really.
I think that's really important, and it's something that I think we're getting better at doing that, but we can still got a lot of work to do.
I can't speak for everyone in the world, but it's it's just a one perspective of many. But we hope people love the song for for whatever perspective they've got.
Yeah, whatever way they're listening to it, and that's what I love. I love how we can do that with music, though, because we can take it in many ways. Kaz said she did do your album review, and she's reviewed all the singles as well. Have you had time to do this single yet, Kaz? Because it hasn't been out for very long. 19th of May it came out, and so that was last week. Yep, it's the 24th day. I had to think then.
Okay.
Did you have a chance at any of your live shows that you did to play this one to people before you released it, or was 19th sort of the first time public got to hear it?
No, we've had it in our set, a slightly different sort of kind of version. We changed a few of the lyrics and a little bit of the I guess the structure and all that, but it's it's been in the set for some time, but we haven't played the new one, or the how you hear it now. So
next concert we get to see. And Belle's just popped in and she said she loves the new song and loves the message that it sends as well.
Cool. I'm very pleased.
Yes, it is a lovely song. Now, you guys also have I don't know if have you released the film clip yet for people to see? Because I did put in the comments. I just hope that it was live, the one that I pasted in. Tell us a little bit about that. How do you guys go into that? Because obviously you write the song and you record the song. Do you work together then to sort of start thinking, okay, we do want to do a film clip with this one. These are some of the ideas. Or do you just say, hand that over and get the people that are filming it to sort of to do the story and work that out?
Yeah, it's a little bit of that. A lot of it's, it's ultimately it's a big team sort of conversation about, what we'd like to do. But, we would leave a lot of the video things to Ian Ritter, who's been a long time collaborator with us, and for that particular video, that was a extra coffee day, because that was on tour for the Black Sorrows, so we were in Ararat for that one, and then we during the day we filmed that, and then at night, later that night, we did the show. So yes, it was a good day. But
a very busy day, I imagine. But I love you guys do so many different songs and different sounds. But I love this film clip because it's quite relaxed to watch, and it's just really enjoyable. And you guys look like you're really having fun. You're not working at all.
Yeah, look, I get it. The song's uplifting. If it wasn't that, I don't know if it would be all smiley and.
No, it's the coffee.
No, it's a energetic song, and I don't know if we've, it was probably a while since we saw each other too, I guess. So to get back that day, I think from memory, I can't remember. But it's bring energy to a energetic song, I guess.
Yeah, and as you said, because you live so far away, it must actually be really nice to just get together and see each other and make it fun, because it's like you're just hanging around with your friends as well as doing. It
makes the live shows a lot easier.
Yes. Kayleen popped in. She said, "Oh, sorry, she's late. We'll forgive you this time, Kayleen." And she said that she saw you guys on the O'Shea tour.
Oh, fantastic!
Whereabouts did you see that one, Kayleen? Whereabouts did you go with the O'Shea tour? Do you remember?
We did a few shows with them. They were
Yeah.
yeah,
There would have been a few.
Yep.
It'd be good. And Shannon's also said hi. She's come in and said hi. Releasing this song and on the 19th, have you had a lot of feedback from people since? Are people sort of taking it, like telling you what their view and take on what they've heard?
Yeah, absolutely. I think even when we sort of had the earlier versions in our sets and stuff, it was starting to, people started to talk about it and sort of say that they were liking the song. So I guess it was a bit of a natural choice to go with that, I guess. Yeah. So it's there's been some good positive feedback from it, and it's good. It's nice to hear that it's resonating with people.
I was about to say, like, for you guys as artists, it'd be really nice to hear how people are relating to it, and that feedback it'd have to be lovely to have that coming in.
Yes, it is. It's and it, like you just touched base on it a little while before. It's good, different perspectives on the matter. So it's it's nice to hear people's perspectives because everyone's got a different walk of life, and just to see how it how it interacts with them. It's good.
Yeah,
always a good
love that kind of thing. I think that's one of the special sides of music, actually, because that's one of the things that I love hearing is what people think of things, and I think, oh, I hadn't thought of that. And Kaylin said it was at the Hallam Hotel when she saw you guys. Yes. And Shannon said, what did she say? She loves this song. There's such an incredible message.
Oh,
absolutely.
Thank you.
And so this is the first one of 2023. Do you have a bit of a plan, more coming this year? I know you've got a few tour dates coming that we're going to have a look at in a moment, but have you got more music sort of up your sleeve ready to go at the minute?
Yes, we're writing away, making just right. We've had a couple of almost a month and a half sort of after our run of shows and all that to get this ready, this single. But yes, we've definitely got some new material in the works, but we'll take the winter to, I guess,
if it's anything like it is down here, I think we'll all just stay inside and not go anywhere for the winter.
Yeah, I don't think this is coming off for.
No. Well, how has it been when last week was our horrible? We had -3. It was cruel.
Yeah, it was not -3 here, but it was pretty chilly. One of the weekends, it was one of the coldest I can remember at this time of year.
I don't think I'm up to winter yet. I just want summer to be a little bit longer.
Okay.
Great. Oh, I said frozen screen. Has it fixed for you guys? Let us know if you can still see it.
Must be cold where you are.
It must be cold. That's right. It's at -3 morning. Kaylin said that she wants to know, will you guys be in Tamworth in January? And it's scary that is a question that we're already asking. Are you guys heading to Tamworth? Yep, you'll be there. I reckon you'll get hopefully another show in the oh my god, where I was talking about, I've gone blank in the stage zone. Lost the fan zone because I wish I got to see that. I was really looking forward to that one. Kaz said that it's okay now. We've not frozen anymore, and I know we haven't hit winter yet. I hope it doesn't get any worse than last week. It's all I'm hoping. But so you're gonna have a bit of a downtime for the winter, and then hopefully release some more music because I know it's not that long since you released the album, because you guys came out just as COVID came along, and then sort of you had that music, didn't you, for sort of ready, and it was a bit of a what do we do, and you released the album. It really isn't that long when you think about it. Have people really reacted well to the album release as well, going to that one?
I think so, we believe so. People, we've heard great feedback on it, and that people love it from start to finish, which is lovely to hear.
Story,
but to be honest, like we put out what we do, and we stand. We just really we love the album. So even if people didn't like it,
I do too.
feel like it.
I think most people. I think for those that are true music fans, I think like I love singles, and I love that we get singles quite quickly. But at the same time, I don't like it as much because the songs don't have as long a lifespan as they used to. But with an album, you get the story from start to finish of that album, and I think that's what when I listen to an album, I think that's probably my favorite part. And I think we do miss that a little bit.
Yeah, because it is. Look, this day and age is what it is, and I guess. But I think the album or the traditional sort of way, there's still a place for that, I reckon.
Yes.
And we, and just great songs. When you hear your favorite artist and they release songs, you want to listen to their other stuff. That's how you fall in love with.
You do. That's right. Yeah, so, I agree. You definitely do. But yeah, you're right. And it is still a world for singles. And that's not a bad thing, but it is lovely for those that are real music buffs to be able to listen to it from start to finish and see how you guys have heard it compared to and how you guys sort of wanted it to flow. There's a few comments coming in. Kaylin said that she'll be seeing you guys are playing on Cruising Country. I think. Yes. Oh, that's not far away either.
No, that's round the corner. I've never been on one of these ships either. These cruises.
No, I've been on the day ones where you sort of do a few hours up and down the river, but I haven't done. I reckon I would probably not sleep much because there'd be just too much going on. It'd be like Tamworth. You can't risk going to bed because you could miss something.
I've heard these cruises they're great, and it's the ones with the especially with all the music and stuff going on. So no, we're looking forward to that. But yes, we will be at the Cruising Country.
And have you been on cruise ships before? Just regular ones? Are you a seasick person?
I don't think I am, but like I prefer land than water. I've been on the Spirit of Tasmania. When I was
that's true. That was pretty rough. If you can handle that.
Yeah, I didn't sleep much that trip. But we'll see. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be
at least on the Cruising Country, you don't have to cross the Bass Strait. That's at least a win.
Yes, I guess.
And we were talking a few minutes ago about your tour dates, and you guys have got a few. You've got quite a few. You've got Victoria, New South Wales, and some are sold out. It's just crazy. But I'm assuming you're probably going to add some more dates as the year goes on as well to those. But looking at that, you're quite busy through June and August.
Yes. Now we'll be adding some as we go. But yeah, they're sort of kicking off the promotion of the.
Very exciting. We were also looking at. I know you've got new merch, and it was saying we had a look on your website, and it said some of the stuff is sort of like they're a bit special edition and that sort of thing. Will that be on the road with you? Do you take a selection of that people can actually go up and buy at concerts as well as get it on your website, that sort of thing?
Oh, yes, absolutely. We take the merch with us, and everything that you see on the screen or at our website. We take it, and if you want it signed, we'll sign it and have a chat to you. And hope you enjoyed the show. And
absolutely. I was wondering because I often get this question, and I don't always ask it, but I get messages going, "Oh, you should have asked." What is your favorite part for you alone, especially with bands? Do you have a favorite part of the music process? Is it writing, performing? I often get people asking me that. Do you enjoy certain parts of it or the entire thing?
I think for most part, I enjoy the entire thing. I like performing. I like performing and being, just being able to, be a guitarist. But if I had to, my favorite place is probably in the studio or writing songs. Yes. That's my very
it's always interesting hearing people with that. Some people love the stage, but hearing it would be pretty incredible being in the studio and hearing a song go from sort of writing it acoustically and stopping and starting to getting in there, putting the vocals down, and then just seeing how it grows and how it changes from that initial right through to the recorded finished project. I think that would be really satisfying and pretty special.
It's hard work sometimes trying to get. Sometimes it doesn't go as smoothly, but it's
do you have moments where you all just sort of go, no, I like that sound better?
Yeah, sometimes, but it takes some time, and it all sort of falls into place with how I think it's going. So I think the songwriting and recording, making records, writing songs. That's my
It's a nice creative outlet. Kaylin said that the only movement she noticed on Cruising Country was the line dancing on the ship. It must be a pretty big ship. I've never been on it. I'm like you. I've done the Bass Strait, and I've been out. Is it Tangalooma Island in Queensland where you feed the wild dolphins? I went across on there once, and I thought it was fantastic, but none of my family agreed. So I just obviously didn't realize that it was dangerous and had a great time. So it sounds like it's pretty smooth.
Well, if everyone's line dancing, don't know, we'll see. I don't.
Everybody does in time is just the ship, yeah.
Yeah, you probably won't get any steps out of me because I'm not really a dancer.
Two left feet.
Yeah, or two right feet, whichever, or no feet. I'm just I'm doing the music thing, I guess.
Yes. And Kaz said to just to say hello to all the other members of the band for
I'll pass it on.
It is. We've been talking for half an hour. It just goes so fast when I do shows. But before we do wind it up, where can we get? What's the best platform to watch you guys and sort of keep up to date with new releases or tours as they get added? Is social media, the website? What's sort of your preferred platform?
It's probably we've got our website, but we've that all with our Facebook, our Instagram. It's probably a MySpace in there, and
there's so many.
All our latest stuff's on our website and Facebook and Instagram, Twitters, and
wonderful. All of that, all the above, you'll update it all. So people should, and as we said before, with the tours, you've already got one sold out. So people need to jump in and get tickets as quickly as they can so they don't miss out. But yeah, it's lovely to see you guys. Every time I get to see you guys, you always just look so happy and you just work so well as a band. And it's lovely to hear the music coming because I don't think you've released one that I've gone, oh, no, I don't like that. I think you guys you release such good quality music. It's lovely to hear.
Oh, thank you. No, well, we appreciate everyone's support and yourself as well. And I'm trying to think the first time we did one of these was we met you for the time in Tamworth.
We did. And it was in Tamworth. I think it was 2020 because we did it in the garden.
That's right.
And I had my computer and I did not, because I didn't realize that we couldn't do it. They sort of said you could use the media centre. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll book it for there. But then the rooms filled up and there was too much noise. But then when we're outside, my computer overheated because it was so hot.
But you're a champion. You got it working.
Got there, didn't we? Well, this Tamworth coming, you guys have to come down and have an interview. I did it in the cafe, in there at Mike V's cafe, and it was just a great little spot where people could come. We could do a show. People could come and watch. So in the cool where nothing overheated. It was really, really good. We upgraded, definitely. So you'll have to come and chat to us when you're in Tamworth, but hopefully I get to see you before then. Hopefully awesome. We get to. But yes, we do need to get you down here to Tassie again. It would when I'm home this time.
Now that'd be awesome to do that.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Guys, have a look on the page. We've got so many shows coming up lately. Tomorrow night we've got Cole Finley joining us to have a chat, and then next week we start with our few crazy months of show after show because there's so much new music, which is really exciting. So have a look at the page, go to our events, and you can click on it to get a reminder if you're interested in those particular shows. And when we close off this page, scroll to the top because I've put Darlinghurst's new video in the comments, so you can click on that and watch it. I promise you will love it. So thank you again for talking to us, Jason, and hopefully we see you very soon.
My pleasure. Thanks for your time. Thanks to everyone that's checked in, and had a listen today, and I hope you enjoy the song. Thanks for your
Yes.
support as well. Thank you.
Anytime. See you guys later.